You can take notes. You can do all kinds of fun stuff. Specifically, there's just so many neat things you can do. Calculator's still there from the original version of Windows. Notepad's still here from the original version. Paint was added on sometime afterwards. The run bar is very, very useful for running your SFC scanner, which is basically Windows' ability to repair itself. If you run your SFC scan, in most cases, if there's a problem with the operating system, it won't tell you that there's a problem. It just starts doing weird things. The way to fix it, or the way to check if it's broken, is to run your SFC scanner. If you go see my video on OS self-repair in my series, you will find that there are specific step-by-step instructions. The step-by-step instructions on the video are for setting the computer up to repair itself. You can run the SFC program and just run the scan, and it will tell you if it needs the disk. If it needs the disk to repair itself, you have to put in exactly what it asks for to make it work. If you get your SFC scanner and you do get a request for a disk, you have to get the disk in order for it to fix itself. If it doesn't fix itself, you still have a broken computer, and that's about 80% of the reason why, when you have a problem with your computer, it just won't work. You can reinstall the software and you say, I reinstalled the software 15 times and it doesn't work. Well, if you reinstall it 15 times and the operating system is broken, the software that you put on the computer may work perfectly, but the operating system is still broken. If you fix the computer first, fix the operating system second, then go and fix the program that you're trying to run, 90% of the time that's going to solve all the problems. It's literally fairly bulletproof if you follow those steps. Now let's move on here to system tools. You should be running these on a weekly basis at the very least, and this is covered again on my videos for disk cleanup and tune-up. I don't cover specifically defragging or disk cleanup because it's a drop down here on this menu. You should become familiar with it. You should be using it on a regular basis. I've got my computer set up to scan automatically for the disk cleanup and for self-repair. I pretty much take care of that on a weekly basis. Backup and restore. I would back up your computer immediately. As soon as you get a brand new computer, back it up, and then make it a policy to back it up on a regular basis. Once every 2 weeks, once every month. The reason you want to do that is if something happens or something starts to go wrong with it and you can't figure it out, you can always try going to your restore point and going from there. Now, ease of access. This is one that I really wanted to cover today. Ease of access center. Now these are the drop downs that you see down here in this other window. Magnifier, narrator, on-screen keyboard, and Windows speech recognition. In other words, it will do any one of these things for you, and it will really make a difference. If you are sight impaired, if you need help seeing something, having this magnifier handy, trust me, I've used it. It really works good if you're dealing with a website that's got ultra-fine print and you can't read it. This can save you a lot of trouble with having to grab your glasses if you put your shortcut over here on your quick launch bar, then. Or if you can't understand something, you can run your narrator. It'll turn text to speech, it'll talk to you. You can set up high contrast so that you can see things better. Or you can run your on-screen keyboard, which is basically putting your keyboard up on your desktop so you can physically use your mouse to control the keyboard. Just suppose your keyboard breaks or quits working, comes unplugged. If you didn't know you had the on-screen keyboard, you couldn't try and work around your broken keyboard to find out what's actually wrong. If you know about the keyboard, you know about the magnifier, you know about these utilities, it's going to help you. If you don't know, ignorance is bliss, but if you have a little bit of knowledge about what this is all about, you can really save yourself a lot of grief. Save yourself a lot of phone calls and a lot of time getting frustrated on the phone, and in a lot of cases on the phone with people you can't understand. Let's go ahead and go over here to your control panel. Going back to your control panel under your system properties, which you would see in the earlier version of XP, you're going to see a lot of information here. This is very pertinent and relevant. It's going to tell you what your operating system is, what version it is, what service packs you have. It's going to tell you about the manufacturer. It's going to tell you how much memory you have on the computer. It's going to tell you if it's a 32 or 64-bit operating system. It's going to give you a lot of data about your computer that's going to help you. Okay? Specifically computer name. It's going to tell you about your network settings. All this stuff is in here. All you have to do is get used to using these interfaces to find it. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please use the video. Please rate them. Please contact me if you have any questions or you're not sure how to find something. I'm more than happy to walk you through this and or answer questions, or I'll create a video to give you very specific instructions on how to find this stuff. It really isn't that hard, and it can really make your computer work for you instead of you working for the computer. Anyway, thanks again. Have a great day, and continue on. Oh, one more quick thing. Most people think I don't have a browser on my computer. I'm going to show you something here quickly if I can. If I go to View, go to Toolbars, where is it? I don't have it here. Let's see. Well, in most cases you can click up here and you can see in older versions of Windows, it's still here. Research. No. Anyway, if you have your address bar showing, you can type in the address bar, and you can physically surf the web with this program called Windows Explorer. Windows Explorer is not mutually exclusive to Windows, but it will surf the internet. I wouldn't recommend it because you may be compromising your security. But if you know the website's safe, it's an alternative if you can't get your browser to work to try it. Anyway, thanks again and have a great day.